watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
And we are finally drying things out across southwest lower Michigan. Live view here from our Boatworks restaurant Skycam. You can see no precipitation falling in the parking lot has finally dried out. A bit of a wind showing there on the flag and the flagpole, but still that deck of clouds overhead. And it's something we're going to deal with for at least the next several hours. This area of cloud cover just is very slow to push its way east, but most of the rain has exited the area. We're looking at a couple of sprinkles here through extreme eastern Calhoun as well as Branch County. If I track these to the Jackson area, ending in about the next 45 minutes or so. Coldwater, if you're catching a sprinkle, that will be moving out in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Otherwise, dry weather is on tap for the rest of your Tuesday, and that's going to lead to a very cold night tonight with high pressure building in and those skies clearing. Now, it's going to take some time, but I think most of us see a nice sunset tonight. Then that secondary cold front comes through, and it really drops those temps into the 20s away from Lake Michigan. Tomorrow, we only rise into the upper 30s to near 40 degrees, and it sounds cold, and I tell you what, it's going to feel colder, but that's exactly where we should be for December 5th, the date tomorrow. Our highs should be in the mid to upper 30s, and we'll slowly warm things up Thursday into Friday with the arrival of some rain showers. And those are going to transition to some snow showers, but likely not until early next week. So still some time before that changeover is going to happen. 50 degrees now in Grand Rapids, same thing for Ionia, 49 apiece from Kalamazoo to Battle Creek, a degree colder from Coldwater over to Jackson, holding at 48 right now. And there's a lot of cold air back just to our west behind that secondary cold front set to pass through here tonight. Here's the wind speeds. You can see out of the west about 10 to 15 miles an hour. This is going to add just a little bit of a chill to the air, but still that temp of 50 degrees is 13 degrees above normal for today's date. So we can say cooler compared to yesterday, but we cannot say cold by any stretch of the imagination. Here's how things look at 6 o'clock tonight. Look at how the skies are clear on this computer model. Winds still out of the west, about 10 to 15 miles an hour, but after sunset, the wind will really lose that gustiness that it has during the daylight time frame. Temps generally in the mid 40s, but keep in mind we're going to have that sundown for almost an hour by 6 o'clock already. Official sunset tonight is at 5:08. At midnight, here we go, we're into the 30s, but keep in mind that 36 degrees at midnight, that's basically our normal high, and it's going to take until midnight for us to be quite that cool. Wake up readings tomorrow morning, upper 20s to around 30 degrees, and you can see generally mostly clear to partly cloudy skies throughout the daytime hours. Only 35 degrees at noon with a light wind. It'll turn easterly here tomorrow with that high right overhead, really light and variable wind. 36 degrees at 6 p.m. And here's how that 8-day forecast looks for us. Look at those temperatures. 38 degrees tomorrow, 42 on Thursday with increasing cloud cover. Looks like we will stay dry though through the daylight hours. Thursday night into Friday, we have one wave of precipitation set to move through. That should be in the liquid form for us though. A little bit more in the way of scattered activity on Sunday. And then with some colder temps set to filter in, looks like we change things over gradually to a mix of rain and snow on Monday and eventually over to perhaps all snow on Tuesday. Still way too far in advance to determine any accumulations, but certainly some cold air in sight with some snow. A lot of people ready for it now that December is here.
Yeah, we need that December weather. You know, we kind of got a nice break yesterday and today. And
I know everyone's got the trees put up, they got the hot cocoa, they're doing some present wrapping. Time for a little bit of snow. Looks like it's eventually going to get here. It's certainly taking its time, though. It's not going to let us rush it at all.
No, it's not. Not at all. All right. Thank you, Laura.